gonna start this video over. So I am doing my get ready with me, and in the very beginning of it, the phone rings and knocked my video out. I forgot, it reminded me to put it on airplane mode. But so what I just did is I put the Milani, all I did was put the Milani Soft Focus Glow on so far, and I put the Becca, oh, I can feel it tightening up. This is the Becca, what is it? Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer Base, which came in BoxyCharm, and it makes your under eyes tingle a little bit. It actually feels really good, and it feels like it's waking me up. So we're gonna play with some new products today and some old products, but really I got a wonderful, exciting palette that I'm so excited. I think I saw this on, I'm drinking my coffee with you guys, so grab a cup, because you know my get ready with me's are 30 minutes. But I saw this eyeshadow palette. We're gonna start with foundation, and I'm just using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. I have the color 01A Creamy Nude. But I saw this palette on the, I think it was Instagram. I'm pretty sure it was Instagram. And it has like 84 colors in it. And I believe this, it might have been on Trend Mood. I'll have to look and see for you guys what the website was that was on. I'm gonna try to link it below if I can find it. I'll link the main website. I think it's a little hard. It's like, I think it's a Chinese or a Japanese company. It might be a little hard for me to find to go back on Instagram and see, but I will do my best for you. I'll tell you, one pump of this Milani goes quite a bit of ways. I obviously need more coverage on this side, but it covered this whole side of my face already. So when we got it, I showed my daughter last night. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and her and I opened it, and both of our reactions was like, ooh, it's so pretty. And of course we dug our finger and swatched a couple of the shades we were interested in. I think this will be a really fun one to do with like a palette bingo, because there's 84 shades, and you have sparkle and glitter, and you have metallics, and you have mattes. I have no idea what I'm doing today, but I think I'm gonna do like a brownie pink look. That's what I'm thinking. My one shade did break in this palette, which I just sort of patted it back in, but it did, one shade come in broke, but 84 shadows coming from probably China. Sorry. That really wasn't that bad. It wasn't enough to like turn the palette in or get a new one or anything like that. So let me show it to you. So I think we got our foundation on pretty good. I had already like primed my skin with my oils and serums and that, and we got the soft glow under it. I'm liking this Milani foundation. I feel like it lasts for a good portion of the day. It like wears long and well. And I like the way it makes my skin look. The three foundations right now that I've been using a ton of are two of them are drugstore, and one is high end. So I'll show you. This L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear is amazing. And then of course the Milani, these are my two drugstore ones that I'm using. And then the high-end one that I'm almost out of, as you can see, I've really used it, is the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Perfecting Foundation, and I really like this too. They do pull a little yellow. This one pulls a little yellow, and this one pulls a little yellow. This one is not as much so. But I'm having a lot of fun with those foundations. Those are my three favorites right now. All right, let me show you. We're also going to be using today this new Pixi by Petra blush. This is in the color Peach Parfait. This is something I got in yesterday as well, so you guys can see that. I got a fun new, these are like Ipsy add-ons. My daughter's Ipsy glam bag. I got a couple different little pieces that I was like, oh, I want. They were like $3, and so I added them on. So the Pixi was one of them. This was one of them. I can't get it out of the package, but it is a pretty eye brush, so we're gonna use that. And then I got this Lit by ColourPop, which I'm not gonna use this. You'll see this in an upcoming vlog though. All right, so let's show you the star of the show. Oh my God, wait till you see this palette. You're gonna want this palette after you see it. I wanted it, and then I got it in, and when I opened it, it was just like, oh, I got so excited. So here it is. It's this massive palette. I didn't realize it was so big. It's called Exotic Pop, and it's got 84 shades, and it is cruelty-free, and they last 24 months. On the back, you have the ingredients back here. So it's by King Beauty, or Qing, Q-I-N-G, King, I don't know. And then of course it's the same on the inside. It's just got the outer packaging. I'm gonna be careful because I do have that one loose shadow that broke. It says this is your secret eyeshadow palette with 88 vivid and pigmented colors. And yes, 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 look at that. This is all the colors I will ever need in my life. This is like, if you are a makeup artist, this is a great option for you. You've got all your glitters on the bottom row, and then you've got a mix of metallics and mattes and every color. You got your mustards and your yellows, you've got your oranges and your peaches, you've got your purples, your pinks, your greens, your blues, your purples, everything. So this is what we're playing with today. And I am so excited. So I'm going to, it's so big and in my way though, like I don't know how I'm gonna, well maybe I can do it on my lap. And so that I want to be able to show you guys the colors that I'm going to use. So I have my color switch, so I need to clean my brushes actually. I'm just going to rinse, just kind of knock off any of the loose powder. Maybe today I'll clean my brushes, maybe, if I feel like I have so much to do today. So we picked a winner for the collab video I did with Kitty, and that was Catherine Johnson. So congratulations, Catherine. I didn't message you. I put it on the video and under your comment, and I think I pinned a comment. So it's up there, and then I think I put it also on Instagram. So Catherine's got a little bit of time to go ahead and claim that so I can get it mailed out. If I hear from her today, I'll mail it before I go to the post office today, because I'm mailing Miss Heather Hernandez her Natasha Nonne palette that she won from me. I love being able to give back to you guys. I wasn't always able to do that, and I'm so excited that I can now. All right, so I am gonna start with sort of a big fluffy brush, and we're gonna go in with an all over color. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just this earth color, which is this like neutral here. It's just like a pinky nude. And I'm just gonna put that sort of all over the lid and just set that down as my base. One of the things that I noticed yesterday when I swatched, I hope they go on as well as they swatched. I swatched a couple and they were dynamic. I was really impressed with, now I only swatched the shimmers, I didn't do the mattes, so we'll see. So far this is a nice matte. It's, you know, it's actually a little bit lighter than my natural skin tone. It's a good one for, not really a transition shade, it's just an all over shade I'm using it for, just so that the shadow lays down and blends out a little bit easier. So staying with that same brush, let's see what we're gonna do, because I think I wanna do like a dark brown smoky eye out here, but with a pink lid is what I'm thinking. So in the browns, let's see, we have the color, let's start with Editor. Editor is up here, and it's not quite, it's not quite a brown. It is a little brown. You're gonna see the pigment on this, but it's a real light one. I'm gonna use it as a transition, and then I'll go in with a little darker on the outside edges. So this is called Editor. The names in here, I think they really screwed up. So, or they just didn't care. So they have all these colors in the palette, right? And then they have the names. And I was looking at this blue shade, and it's called Chocolate. I mean, like, they don't make sense. The colors don't make sense with the names that they picked. Here it is. This color right here, this blue color, is called Chocolate. I'm a little confused by this, but you know, I think the whole palette was like $30 or something for all these shades. So I'll let you guys know. I mean, obviously I'm only going to be testing out a few shades today. As we play with it more, I'll give you guys a better sense of like, should you get this? Is it worth your money? Right from the get-go, my first impression, aside from them messing up the name shades, the name colors, I like them. The colors, these colors seem to be blending well. This is a very light shade, so, and it seems buildable, which is also good. You can see it. I mean, it's there. I'm gonna actually zoom you guys in a little bit. Let's get you closer. That way you can see what I'm doing. So it's there, but it's very, very light, which is fine. And I'm not gonna worry about if it drops down here, which it's going to. I'll clean that up with a wipe, and then I'll put more over it after, like, so I'm not gonna worry about making a mess down there. But yeah, so this is a nice light little transition color, which is really what I wanted it for. So next, let's go in with this little brush. This is a Cala brush. This is a little fluffy one. I'm gonna kind of pat this in here and go in the crease. And I'm gonna take the color Shine Bright. Shine Bright, which is brown. See what I mean? Like the colors don't make sense for what this is. But I'm just more here for the eyeshadow. So we'll see what we like with the eyeshadow. So we're not doing really, it's kind of a neutral pink and brown. We're gonna put that in just in the inner corner and crease. And sort of blend that up a little bit, darken it up. I got also, I went to Marshall's the other day and I picked up some pumpkins. I'll show you guys in the next vlog. You'll see like some of the new fall decor. I just picked up a couple pieces because I have so much from last year I bought that I really don't need much. But I also picked up, I thought I had it up here. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, it's under here, okay. They have the Natasha Nonne Sultry palette over at Marshall's for $27, which also comes with a brush. And I've already played with this a little. You can see the colors there. That pink color is beautiful, that coral color. I think I need to lay a primer down with that. So my first impressions of that, and I'll do a video on it if you guys want me to, but my first impressions was they look, the eye looks look gorgeous when I first did them, but then as I wore throughout the day, it was like my eyelids were oily or something that day and it all fell off. Like all the color came off. So I wasn't really happy about that. So I like my stuff to last, but maybe I didn't use a primer that day or I just didn't, I don't know. Maybe it was in my application, not so much the fault of the palette. Pulling this over just a little bit. And again, I'm not really worried about this because I will use a wipe and clean that up. So, so this color is not darkening it up as much as I would like it to. I mean, it's okay, but it's a little patchy. Let's see if we can make this eye look work. I kind of wanted a smoky eye with a beautiful pink lid, and it's definitely a little patchy all over. I'm just gonna go back in and sort of smooth this out up here with no additional product on this brush, just what was on it, and just get rid of any kind of harsh lines that I had. And I used all my space, as you see. I went all the way up there, and I'll still go over here with a highlight, but that's where we are so far. It's a little splotchy. And it's really hard to hold this huge palette. So this is definitely not a good travel palette. I'm gonna set this down here. I might get a little bit of a smaller thing to use because, a smaller mirror to use because this is hard. Let me get it some space. I have such a mess on my desk, or on my table here. I gotta clean this off. Every time I clean it off and then I do a video and then it gets messy again. So my skin's looking good too. I did that Saturday skin today, like a skin peel, and my skin looks nice. All right. Okay, let's see what color we're gonna use next. We're gonna go in, oh God, there's so many pretty colors that I'm looking at now that I'm like, oh, I wish I had used some of these other colors. But I think I'm gonna go in the color Desert over my overall eye, which is this pink one up in the corner that I just gouged, and it is a beautiful metallic. So we're gonna try it with the brush first and just see like how it does, and then we'll try it dry, and then if that doesn't look good, then we'll go in and we'll add, we'll wet it and we'll see what it looks like wet. But I just want to try the shadow dry first. We'll just do a swipe. All right. Honestly, that is not bad for like one swipe and not dipping back into the shadow. All right, so let's try it wet on the other eye and see what we think about that and see if there's any difference between the dry and the wet. Somebody's coming downstairs. let's see. I think I might have just put too much wet on here. Let's see if there's a difference. A little bit of a difference. This looks a little bit more smooth than this one, but not enough to where I think you need to wet the brush. But I'm just gonna even these out since this one wasn't wet. Ooh, that didn't feel good. Right under my eye. All right. I'm just brightening this area up a little bit. And I might darken even more on the outer edge with the darker brown. There's darker brown in here. I think I'm going to. I think that looks good. All right, hold on. Okay, so I do like that. It kind of looks more like a peach versus a pink, but it's pretty. I am gonna darken up with the color Bonbon, which is a very dark chocolate, which is down here, this color here. Almost like this dark chocolate almost has like a little burgundy color to it. It looks pretty dark, so shake that off. And I'm just gonna go in here and just sort of darken this outer V. And I gotta do the under eye and stuff too. But I'm wearing like pink and gray today. Yeah, that definitely has a little bit of a, like, it's a chocolate with a burgundy, little bit of a burgundy. You can see the difference between both eyes, so. I'll do the same thing over here and just darken this outer V up. Sorry if you can hear the dogs walking around. They're restless right now for some reason. Normally they're sleeping right now because I'm gone for the day, and they sleep all day while I'm gone. But when we're home, they want me to like let them out 6,000 times. Right. Yeah, so that looks pretty. I actually like how that is blended out. It's very pretty. I like this. Okay, I'm glad I added that color in. So that's coming together. All right, so I kind of cleaned up the bottom there, but I'm going to, there we go. This has a little bit of foundation still. I'm just gonna kind of go up in here and make sure that looks good. We'll do the rest of our eyes, our bronzer, our highlight, our blush, all that fun stuff. So let's start. And I have this like inner corner thing. This is by Bliss Accent Lighting, and I think I'm just gonna do right here. Come down on the eye here, inner corner. That's pretty. I like this. This is, like I said, this is from Bliss. I don't even know where I got this. I think I actually got this at Marshall's too. This is a nice stick if you need something simple for your, or you want a little bit more control for your inner corner. There it is right there. It's hard to see, I know. All right, so now we need to do under the eye. So got a couple little under eye things here. I think I'm gonna use this fluffy to kind of just like make it really smoke it out. So I'm gonna go in with that color, that brown color we started with under the eye. And then I'll add some of the dark in, but for now, we're just gonna start sort of smudging this out. I know, this seems like such a boring look considering I have all these gorgeous colors in this palette, but I got a lot to do today, and I'm wearing sort of soft pinks, and I didn't want something crazy for all day. But I will do some crazy looks for you. I'll do some bright, pretty, fun looks. This is really actually a great look that I'm doing for like the fall, like a soft look for fall. Okay, now I'm gonna take a smaller angled brush like this, and I'm going to stamp some of that darker brown down here, the bonbon color, bonbon. And I'm gonna do this very close to the eye line, just on the outer edges. And this helps give you like a defined smoky look. You can see the difference there from there. I'll do the same thing over here. All right. I'm just gonna smoke out that same bottom lash with that same thing here and just sort of smoke it out again, the whole thing. I got a little fallout right there. Okay, there is another color I want to dip into called Define, and it is kind of like a coral shimmer. I'm gonna put a little bit of this color right underneath it. Oh, you can't see this one right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of that underneath on the bottom line as well. I think that's pretty. I might put a little bit up on the top, we'll see, but I'm gonna put that right here, that pretty orange color. And sort of mix it in. It's actually quite subtle, but it's very pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. Actually, I want to put a little bit of it. There it is in my finger, like right in the middle there of the two shades. Oh, that's pretty. That is a really nice, it gives it a really nice transition between the two shades here. This palette smells like a crayon box, a box of new crayons. I like this color a lot. That's a pretty color. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Ooh, I like it. It kind of gives it like an ombre effect. Woohoo, love it. That's pretty. So pretty. All right, I'm just gonna take this really quickly and do a little bit of contouring with our contour from our Cover FX, and then we'll do some eyeliner, finish up the eyes. I'm gonna get our blush on, figure out what the heck we're doing for lipstick today, because I have no clue. Obviously, I think I need like something that's like a nude color. I have a lipstick Kenzie got from her box Ipsy glam bag, and she didn't like it. This kind of looks a little gray on me right now, so I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I like it actually. I'm gonna go back and use this. This is my Physicians formula, and just go back into that and dip in. I don't know if it's gonna make too much of a difference now. That other color does look good when I do like soft pinks, but this is more like of a peachy look. Peachy orange, brown, I don't know. I gotta do my hair too, it's all wet. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so we're gonna try to open up the peach Pixi, whatever. All right, I gotta go off camera a minute and open it. Okay, here's a swatch of it, and there's what it looks like. So we're gonna tap in and tap on. Pretty, that's a pretty color. Ooh, I like that. That looks good with the eyes too, I think. And I'm just sort of pushing it in to the skin here. Get a little nose. Like it. Okay. For highlight, I am going to use Juvia's Place. This is Cleo. This is a gorgeous highlight. Gorgeous. And it is a loose powder highlight. So I'm going to dump a little bit. Cap. Twirl it around. And it's pretty strong, this highlight. Like, what I mean is, like, it's very, it does its job. It really brightens your skin up. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see that, but well, you always can see better on this way, this side for some reason. Look at that. Give me a little round nose. Yeah, that's pretty. I think that's all I need for highlight. I don't think I need anything insane. All right, guys, just for the sake of time, I'm going to be right back and I will have my eyes done and then we'll figure out what lipstick we're gonna use. Okay, I just lined my lips with the ColourPop. I've been using this a lot lately. This is the Good and Plenty lip liner and I need to buy another one. And then I have this Au Naturel by Finding Ferdinand lipstick, which is like a nude, and I'm gonna use that on my lips. This came in my daughter's Ipsy and she did not want it. She doesn't wear lipstick, so I like it. It's a nice creamy formula. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. I'm not going to use any gloss on it for right now. I might do that later today or whatever. But right now, I think that's it. I'm happy with the way this look came out. Let me know if you'd like to see more. I think I would like to do more. So if you want to see more looks from this, like maybe we can do like a 3-look thing out of here, 3 or 4 looks in one video, or we can do a palette bingo or something to really showcase. I wasn't sure about a couple of the browns, but the eyes actually came out quite beautiful. I did not do liner. I mean, fake eyelashes today. I just used my own eyelashes. So I'm using the Make It Last Milani setting spray. Ooh, I forgot that it has a powerful sprayer. You can see like what it's really powerful. And just push it into the skin a little bit more. I think I might add a little more blush. I like blush. I like blush a lot. I've always liked blush. I'm so glad that it's finally like coming in. People are also liking blush. I don't know if I just disappeared my highlight. Oh, it's still there. It's there and it's pretty. It's like real subtle. You can see it right, kind of right there. Yeah, it's still there. Okay, guys, I am gonna go do my hair and I hope you enjoyed this. I'll try to link that palette down below for you if you wanna get it. I mean, it's stunning. It is stunning. Like, I mean, I'm just amazed by this. This is so awesome. So anyway, I would love to do a couple more looks. Let me know what you guys think and what do you think of today's eye look? I think it's soft and feminine today, which is kind of the look I was going for, even though my pants, I'll stand up and show you what I'm wearing. So I have, I put the soft little tee on and it's got lace on here. And the bottom, I have gray camo with like fringe on the bottom and they're kind of like ripped jeans here. So it's kind of like a little play about a little rough ripped jeans, camo tough girl, but then soft pink with pretty accents and girled up the camo. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed doing it. I always do. I always love seeing you and I'll see you guys in the next video. All of the items that I used today will be in the description box below for you. Take care, guys. Bye.